Just a few final thoughts before we send you out to go to the program and start tagging your items. And I want to go ahead and read this to you because it is pretty important. It says, very important. By participating as a seller in the Kids Avenue sale, you are acknowledging the potential for loss of items. Sale leadership will make every effort possible to provide security to deter theft and have a checks and balances in place to prevent checkout errors. However, we cannot prevent all losses. Kids Avenue sale will not be responsible for items that are lost due to theft, lost tags, checkout and scanning errors, or teardown mistakes. We will not be compensating sellers for loss of items or inventory discrepancies except in the case of a known system error as determined by the leadership team. Participation in the sale means that you understand and agree to this policy. And then, like I said, just a few other thoughts. I do want to let you know that if there is something in the guidelines, it is there for a reason. Usually we've had an issue in the past, and so we've had to come up with solutions to fix the problems. So again, it's not like we just decide, oh hey, we don't like pretty pink paper, we would rather you just use white because we don't want your stuff to stand out. Well, no, it's because if you, for example, use the pink paper for your cards, for your tags, it's harder for them to scan. So like I said, we do come up with all the guidelines. They're there for a reason. If there are any changes to the guidelines, usually we try not to make them in the middle of a sale. Usually we'll make them from one sale to the next, and changes in the guidelines are normally written in red. But if I do have to make a slight change in the guidelines, I will go ahead and post it into the Facebook page. So again, please be checking the Facebook page often, or make sure you get notifications from it. If you're not involved in the Facebook page yet, in the Facebook group, Active Sellers group, please send me a message, or I can go ahead and try to add you in there. But you definitely want to be in the Active Seller Facebook group. There's a link to it in the guidelines, and like I said, that's where you get all the information, especially in the month leading up to the sale. I will be posting a lot. If you do not have Facebook, please let me know. There are about 8 or 10 of you that I send out emails, because they are email only, and I can set you up with that group. However, I would prefer it if you could be on Facebook, because like I said, I post a lot in there. The group, though, is for active sellers. If you have not sold in 2 consecutive sales, please be aware that leadership has every right to remove you from the active seller group. You're not banned from the sale or anything. It's just you will have to wait to sign up until the public signs up, instead of when previous sellers do, because once you've sold once in the sale and you're still in part of the active group, you get to sign up before everybody else does. Every once in a while we will run out of spots, but normally we can let everybody, or let a lot of people out of the public that wants to sign up can sign up. And another thing about the Facebook page is we have it set up so every post has to be approved before it goes on there. If it's a question that everybody doesn't need to know, I might not approve the question, but I will still then email you directly and say, hey, I didn't post it for everybody to see, but this is the answer. And I'm trying to get everything approved within 24 hours. So please be aware it might take a few minutes for your post to show up in the Facebook group, but it should be within a day or 2. And we want to say also to change your profile picture to advertise for the sale, usually a couple weeks before. The more information and the more you can get out, hey, the sale is coming up, the more people will see it and come, and it'll just be a good sale and you'll be able to sell a lot of stuff. Like I've mentioned earlier, if you have any questions, please let me know. My email is kidsavenueging@gmail.com, or else I'm Stephanie Dolan on Facebook, and I will definitely, answer any questions through Facebook messages or anything like that. But again, I would like to say welcome to the sale, and we hope it's a good one.